First Class Podcast.
Yo, welcome back. It's the First Class Podcast, people. I'm your man, the bearded wonder himself, E. Carter's in the build. I'm here with my co-host, Siege, the round mound of sound.
You know what I'm saying? Round mound of engineering sound back to hold it down.
Facts, man. Man, it's been a minute, man. To all the people that listen and the fans and the listeners that we do have, man, I apologize, man. Brother been low-key slacking lately. Got to shake it off, man. But it's good to be back on air, especially with my brother. And we got an in and out show for y'all, man. Try to get back on track. But how everything been going with you, bro?
Man, you know me, everything good. Draft time here, that means football ain't too far back from around the corner. You know what I'm saying? There, sports is jumping. So I'm cool right there. There's plenty of stuff to watch, plenty of brews to crack. You know how they go.
Oh yeah, facts for sure. Definitely. And this NFL draft is crazy, man. We might touch on that real quick before we, get all the way into it. But I don't know, man. This is some trades going on, bruh. There's a lot of stuff going down crazy, man. It's going on a little crazy, man. I don't know what's going on. But I am, like you said, man, when you see the NFL draft, it's like, all right, cool, man. The season is right around the corner, man. You know what I'm saying? So before you know it, man, we'll be in preseason. And before that, it's going to be kicked off. And then we back rolling, baby.
Like jumping all the way.
Right. But everything been cool here. Like I said, man, brother been slacking a little bit lately, man, trying to shake them hanks off, you know what I'm saying, and get back rolling, get them back doing what we do. But other than that, man, everything cool, man. Kids healthy, wife healthy, you know what I'm saying? I'm healthy for the most part, you know what I'm saying, depending on how detailed you want to get. But other than that, everything's straight. But yeah, man, we can go ahead and get this kicked off, man. If you're new to the show, man, we always try to start off with a quote or some type of words of encouragement. I've actually had this one written down for a while, and I went back to read it before we started the show, and I'm like, okay, now I know why I wrote it down. It's kind of in full force, you know what I'm saying? It says, the struggle that you're facing is a test to see if you're truly committed to the life you want. I'm saying it one more time. The struggle that you're facing is the test to see if you're truly committed to the life that you want. And like I said, I don't remember when I wrote that down, but I had that, like, that's, usually I'm like, man, I'm forgetting something, man, and that'd be the quote. But I had this one like just sitting there, just already written down. I'm like, oh man, okay. I'm like, that's why I wrote that down. Right, like boom, smack in the face. Like, okay, all right, I needed that one. I needed that one for myself. You know what I mean? But I believe that's true, man. And I don't know why I wrote it down then, but just some of the things that different conversations I had with people over the last couple of weeks, maybe month or so or whatever. We all go through different mountains and hills and storms and stuff like that. And sometimes, man, not even, myself included, sometimes we have a life or a way that we want to be. Like, oh, I want to be successful, man. I want to be this. You don't account for the struggle in between. And it's like the statement said, like maybe if you're going through a little struggle, then or a little hiccup or a little mountain or something, then that's probably just a test to see how saying like if you want to get in shape, then yeah, your body might be sore for like 2 weeks, man. You might not have to the gym, but that's a test to see how truly committed are you to take your ass to the gym. So, if you are going through a test, man, or a struggle, man, basically, man, kind of take it in stride, man, and use it as motivation because it's a test to see how committed you are on whatever path that you're trying to go on. So take that with you, man. Learn from it, see, hopefully it helps motivate some people, maybe through this weekend or maybe this upcoming week. And just take that with you.
I got to look at it on a slightly different angle too, from the standpoint like work ethic. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not willing to work, put no work in or whatever, then you're not really gonna end up where you really want to end up at. So you can look at it like that too.
Oh man. Right. All right, cool, man. Before we get it all the way in, man, I gotta
You phasing out on me there, brother.
oh man.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. All right, cool. But yeah, man, the NBA playoffs, man. Right now, it's been a lot of good games, man. A lot of good games going on. My Boston boys and then brought out the brooms early, with the Nets. But how you feel about these playoffs so far?
Entertaining playoffs, man. Not even gonna lie. Ja Morant started off a little slow. They were still able to pull out some wins. Uh, to get the Timberwolves up through. Anthony Edwards was balling. Uh, that made that an interesting series. Chris Paul went off the other night. Uh, 14 to 14. He was he was balling. He was balling. Uh, it's just one of those series to where you see all of these stories and you see the emergence of the team building now. It's not all about all right, let's get the best two players in the world and put them together. I mean, even though history shows us that that's not necessarily the way to get it done either, which we could discuss that, in detail on the CCast. But uh, man, it's a lot of interesting storylines, a lot of interesting, exciting games, and some of it is just like just straight ball, like it's just straight pure basketball, and that's what I love the most about hooping, man. Like just watching people hoop is just the pure sport of basketball, move passing and beautiful passing and outlet passes, dunks. You know what I'm saying? Exciting celebrations when they what I'm saying do something like that. I don't know, man. It just seems like it's more
Oh,
emotion in this playoffs than usual.
oh yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. That boy John Morant been going crazy. That dunk he had the other night over old boy, and that ended up catapulting him to for them to be in the game to close it out at the end, man. Like that right there itself was crazy. Like he shut down the internet for like 2 days off of that.
Crazy
Off
part, I
of
think they
that.
was like down, I think they was down like 13 at that point, but you could see that emotion. Like I was saying, he just gave the whole team an adrenaline shot.
Right. So I don't know, man. It's been an interesting playoffs, man. I know we probably gonna get into it a lot more on the CCast uh next week. But just real quick, man, like who are your favorites? Like, what do you have a pick for the finals already? Or are you just kind of waiting it out? You know what I'm saying? I know you a LeBron fan, but this year you
Yeah,
got to kind of sit down and watch.
he's sitting at home. So he and let me get this straight. I'm not a Lakers fan, so I never sit at home and be like, oh my god, LeBron, he got to go all the way just because he LeBron. Nah, I still watch the Cavs faithfully. But they not in it either, because of the play in. But anyway, I think the Suns. I like the Suns, man. I needed to see Chris Paul put a game on his back, and we got that with that 14-14, and the way he did it, it was just like it was second only to Dirk when Dirk hit 24 for 24 that game, including his free throws against the Heat. Back in I think that was what 11, 10 or 11. He just put
Yeah,
the game on his shoulders, like we got to win it, and it's going. I got to put it on me. I'm not going home again. And so they my favorites, man. Specifically off of that. Like if I
specifically
didn't
off.
see that, then I might have a different take. But I gotta pick the Suns off of that
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Suns because I like Chris Paul. I like Devin Booker. They got a nice little squad over there. Overall, if you know me, then I've been a Boston fan for some years. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, of course, I'm rocking with Boston. But as far as like a team out the West, I would love to see Paul get one because he didn't gave so to the league. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. That John Morant, bro, he out here. He been playing lights out all year. So you got him over there in the West. You still got man, who am I
one.
thinking? Luca.
Luca,
Yeah,
advance. Yeah,
yeah, you got Luca over there, and he, I don't know, bro. I don't even know. I don't even know who to compare him to, bro. He in the class of his own, for real, for real. So, I don't know, man. It's a lot of teams in there that's like they're still in. That's like, oh man, I
Chris
kind of
Middleton.
like them
Chris
boys.
Middleton hurt, so the Bucks they might be
Yeah,
through.
I hope they through because my thing is this, and I'm gonna just say this. Like I said, we probably gonna dive in more into it, like more in detail, on the CCast or whatever. But all right, we played great defense. Boston played great defense against Kyrie and KD, who are arguably one of the two top offensive players in the league. You know what I'm saying? Skill set wise. Now we got to go with this big monster that can take 2-3 steps from from baseline to baseline and score. Like what all he did was he can Euro step, grab a rebound, take a Euro step, and now lay it up like real quick. Like and you feel me? You didn't ran the whole floor in the Euro step. All right. So I just want to know, hopefully, that same defensive intensity matches that up. You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen Giannis put it on his back to win some games, especially last year. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if we you got to pull up, you got to take a jumper, you know what I'm saying? You got to do something else. If we take the game out of Giannis's hands, then I think we might have another sweep. But I don't know, man. That's a big challenge right there. I don't know if we're gonna get another sweep with Milwaukee just because, man, he a huge pill to swallow off Dribs, man. I think we gotta go in the game like, hey, who's getting fouled out this game? Because you can't let him get to the cup easy, man. And when they've been playing lights out defense, bro, at least towards the later part of the season and in the beginning of the playoffs. Like, so I'm just trying to see how that defensive mindset is going to change. Is the scheme going to change? Or are they going to go into it kind of with the same intensity or the same type of matchups that they did against Brooklyn?
Right.
But I don't
Yeah, I don't know, man.
know.
I don't know. I think the Bucks without Chris Middleton, I think it's gonna be hard to beat y'all. Uh, so yeah, that's gonna be rough because you don't have nobody to close, and they definitely are gonna build a wall against Giannis. So Giannis gonna get that wall he normally used to get when he wasn't winning nothing, and they gonna have to shoot. I mean, he gonna get it.
Yeah,
He still gonna get his. He's gonna get his. but he's not an efficient enough 3-point shooter to where it's gonna scare y'all. So it's like, all right, shoot a couple trays, let him shoot them couple of trays, build a wall, get him in some little, harass him a little bit, make him adjust some shots. Chris Middleton out, man. I just don't see it. I ain't gonna lie, no, I don't see it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen that he was out, I don't like praying on nobody's downfall, but I'm like, yes. I'm like, that makes it a little bit better. That's kind of sweetens the deal. Because Giannis a crash, man. You got 2-3 players trying to crash in on him to stop him to get to the rim. All he got to do is kick out. And Chris Middleton right there, he's a sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you leave him too many open ones, he gonna bury it. You know what I'm saying? And it's over.
He was acting a fool last year. Giannis will have a game where it's a slow 22, where it's free throws mostly, couple shots. He'd be 5 for 20 or something with 10 free throws or something like that. And Chris Middleton to give you a 30-piece nugget. Like, it's just like off
Right.
45-50% shooting. So I'm just like, yeah, without him, it's gonna be real rough. Now they
And
can do it.
and
It's possible.
it'd be a quiet 30 piece too. And like it ain't even like he going crazy. Like he's still going crazy, but it's like
It was like a Memorial Kobe playoff 20. Like, I'm just gonna catch it off this screen. I'm gonna hit this mid range jumper, and I'm getting back on the other end. And I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go to the other side, hit another little jumper, and I'm going back on the other end. You know what I
that's
mean?
it. Like, I ain't talking no trash. I ain't clapping in your face. I'ma just boom, shoot your eyes out, and then get back on deep, man. That's how we do it. I mean, which is good ball, man. I like ball players like that. But yeah, man. With him going, that definitely is gonna take a little hiccup in they stuff. But like I said, man, we ain't gonna be too long on this one. Moving on. This is something I just thought was funny, man. And I just thought about like how the game would change if this like really come out and it's a huge thing. Male birth control. So I know we've seen it like over the last couple of months, man. I've seen it off and on, man. But I've seen a lot of guys going in about it about a week or so ago. And I'm like, man, we got to talk about it just because it's hilarious. And I'm just like, bro, do you know how much the game would change? Like, it wouldn't be like babies would probably come to a halt, like for real. Like, what? You ain't got to tell. You ain't gonna have to remind no dude like, hey, did you take your birth control? Like, man, what? I'm popping that daily. What you talking about? So how you feel about the male birth control, man? And would you know what I'm saying? I know we older now, so we got kids and stuff like that. But let's just say if it was in full effect back in the day when we was growing up, like 18, 19, you know what I'm saying, just graduating, just getting out here in the world for real, man. Would you be on the male birth control?
I don't know, man. That's one of them things. Like, me, I'm not a huge pill or medicine taker anyway. So I probably wouldn't specifically for that purpose, like something that's, modifying my mood or, something like that. Like I take it for instance, you know what I'm saying? Like being on the end of depression at some point in time may have you feeling so off, you know what I mean? I could if I'm even just taking it as, all right, yeah, I'm taking this pill that's supposed to help me from stop having kids and it start messing with my mood. I'm like, oh, nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? So just for that reason, I'd probably be like, I don't know. But I don't know, man. It's an interesting thought process. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things where it's just strange. It's strange to think about it, man, because I know a lot of guys. They probably like, yeah, bro, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I would do this or I wouldn't do that. But the same dudes who say they wouldn't do it wouldn't, get the procedure. Like, oh, that's a pride thing at that point. Like, nah, I ain't going in there to getting snipped, bro, because that's my pride. But I think I might rather do that than something messing with my emotions, man.
I feel it. But like we had a comment, man. I don't know if it popped up because
Yeah,
it
it
kind of
did.
froze on my end. But I don't know what the side effects is of the male birth control. So it's gonna take some people to do it and figure out to actually document what side effects it is. But personally, I'll put it like this, like, cause now, my wife asked me. She asked me like, "Would you get snipped? Would you get the vasectomy?" I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, she's like, "What you mean you don't know?" I'm like, "So you want another baby?" I'm like, "I don't know." Like
Yeah, I
that's
don't know.
that's but that's my thing with it right now. Like I think that like if I was like ultimately like nah, I know I don't want to have no kids, no more kids or whatever, then yeah, I'll go ahead and probably get snipped. Probably. I ain't gonna lie, do it sound it just I don't know, man. I get depressed about it when I see a dog go through it. Like, damn, man, you gotta take my man's
Oh, yeah,
jewels,
that's
bro.
fact.
And then this you like you gotta walk in like, bro, you gotta take my seat. Bruh. Come on, bro. Like, like I feel you like, bro, it's your pride, but I don't think it's pride. It's just like, bro, you don't you feel like it's a side effect of that. Like, hold on, bro. You taking my juice, baby. Like, what are you talking
It's funny you put it like that, but I'm not saying for me it's pride, but I think for most men that I encounter, you know what I'm saying. I think it's a pride thing for them. Like, no, you ain't about to do such and such to me. I ain't taking it. I ain't doing this. But on the same token, you know what I'm saying. You're asking your
about?
woman to take something potentially harmful to them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
for instance, like I know women who take it and then they get cysts or something like that from taking birth control.
right.
So I think it's just weird that for a dude to be willing to ask your woman like take this potentially harmful medication so we don't have kids, but then your pride coming away when you say you don't want to get like you wouldn't take it, not you specifically, but a dude
I'm about
wouldn't
to
take
say,
it.
bro.
A dude wouldn't take it because they don't want to. Oh nah, I'm a man. I don't want to take it. So I don't know. That's just me. I could be on a soapbox forever, but whatever,
But I ain't gonna lie, like back in the like I said, back in the day, like graduating high school, actually, what I'm saying, getting out here into the real world and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Yes. What? What? Ah,
man.
man, nah. Pop them boys like Mentos. What? Like, are you
you
like,
you get that bug throwing them up in the air like watch this. Like
like you ain't got to worry about me, baby. You you ain't
hey,
got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me. You feel me? Like what? We shooting up. We ain't even shooting up the club. We could just pow. We got a cap gun. Pow.
but real talk too though, bro. Like if it was the norm, like we wouldn't even be having this conversation anyway. So
Right. I mean, but
like if it was the norm, yeah.
that's what makes it funny and interesting because it's not the norm. And now they're trying to. It's something new to where it's like, like but I think somebody probably thought about it the same way that you was just talking about it before. Like, all right, well, it's always on the woman to either get a certain type of surgery or take some type of pill. And usually all a man got to do is just if you want to stop having kids or something, then wear a condom. Which that's it's not 100%, but
Neither
it's
is
like
birth
all right,
control.
cool, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like all right, well, let's kind of even out the odds. Like, what if we had male birth control? Like, if it can, they got something for a woman. Why can't you have something for a man?
I think
Which
they
and
probably
that
already had it, but it was probably less socially acceptable. Like, oh no, this is something that we
and
don't do that over here.
whoever said that was freaking stupid. That it should have been out. If you ask me, it should have been out. Like what, man? Birth control, man. I ain't gonna lie. Every parent in America will be signed as soon as a kid hit puberty. As soon as a boy hit puberty, man. As soon as he throws some bass in his voice, up, we're going to the doctor. You make sure you take your vitamins. These is for you not bringing no babies in my house vitamins. Take these. Like, you know what? Yes, ma'am. What? It's going down. But nah, man. I just thought, like I said, I thought it was funny, man, because a lot of guys were just going in on it. Like, man, what? You think I won't? And it's fun. Like I said, like, bro, a lot of dudes is like, man, you think I wouldn't take that? Like, are you serious? What? Yes. Sign me up. Like, I'll sign up for the trial. Like, what? You want
I
me
mean,
to test it out?
to be honest too, like all you really got to do is just be a little slightly responsible. Like you know what I mean. I mean, obviously things happen. People have kids for a multitude of reasons, but I think on average, the average person like myself who didn't have his first child until I was 29, I mean, it wasn't that hard not to have a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah, whatever. That's definitely just you. What you talking about? It wasn't that hard not to have a kid. What? What?
I mean, just
I feel
you
you.
gotta wear your protection and learn how to get out the garage, bro. Like, pull the car out the garage.
Hey
Like,
man, but
hey son, get
sometimes
the
something
car out
like
the garage. You like, it
hey,
ain't start.
it was started. I just
I'm
left that
still
mug in
rolling.
there.
I'm still rolling down the window. My song on, bro. Turning this on.
Right.
Turning out the
You
garage.
gotta make sure that before you pull out the garage, you gotta make sure the song is on, the windows is down, the air, whatever the seat is right. And then, then you pull out. By that time, it's too late.
Yeah, man. You already enjoyed the ride, man. Get out the garage.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen.
I was just saying. That's just one. That's just one prevention. There's more.
I had my first baby at 20. You said 29, boy. I was at 20 out the boot.
I mean, hey, but you still was, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't.
I had my first scare at 18.
I'm saying, but we know people who was in middle school.
Right.
Bring
True.
the kids.
True.
Bring the kids.
I mean, but that's like, bro, that's just like you said, being reckless. But you know what I'm saying? When hey, man, like we used to say back in the day, once you in the sauce, man, sometimes it's kind of hard to back out that sauce once you're in it. get lost, get lost in the sauce, boy. I mean, what happened? Like, hey, bro, I mean, you know what happened. I don't know what to say. I got a baby on the way. Like,
spaz out on them. Like, you can't handle the truth. Slam the door and walk out.
Mess around and catch a cramp at the wrong time and you can't move. But oh no, like I need you to pack away. Like I can't. I got a cramp. Now it's over with. Now you get a call like, hey, so what we going? I ain't going. But look, man, male birth control will stop that awkward conversation of having. So that would stop that whole awkward conversation. Because I believe every man that had that conversation at least once, like you get the call, boom, or the text message or whatever, like we need to talk. I'm like, you don't even know what it's about, but you automatically be like, man, what we need to talk about, bro.
As soon as you hear that, we need to talk. Like,
And they always be at the wrong time, like, man, you at work or kicking it with your people, or you know what I mean? Get the little, when you get some alone time, we need to have a conversation. Oh, bro. then you get the news. It's like, so what we gonna do? And it's awkward, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've said it. I've said it. I've said it. Like, bro, like, so yeah. How we gonna rock this out? Like, what you mean? How we gonna rock this out, bro? We rocking it out. Like, damn. Like, all right, okay, all right. Well, I might be dead once I break the news, man. I'm 20. But nah, man. I think no, honestly, man, I think male birth control, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And I honestly feel that, especially now, today's age, bro, I think a lot of brothers will take it, man, because more of these, especially the younger generation, man, they not just out here shooting up the club. You know what I'm saying? Like they actually care about for the most part. You know what I'm saying? From what I've been noticing, is they're not just dropping it off in any and every chick. You know what I'm saying? And by you having male birth control, is something that, especially if it comes out to be proven effective. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like we said, nothing's 100%, but you know, if the odds of you having that and getting somebody pregnant, you know what I'm saying, is in your favor, then I do think a lot of these brothers would take it. And like I said, I think it was really help uh for early age pregnancies and all of that. Not only people that's already an adult and just trying to be responsible as an adult, but I think it'll help for, once kids hitting puberty, man. You got these to stop these 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? All these kids are still in school that's coming up pregnant and stuff like that, because now you forgot to wrap your willy and now you looking silly. so so you know what I'm saying? Everybody, hey, if you don't know that saying, then now you definitely being responsible. Don't be silly, wrap that willy, boy. Boy. don't don't be a
Crazy.
dummy. Put it on their tummy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta know some of these, man. You gotta know some of
Yeah,
these.
that's crazy.
But I do think it would cut down on a lot of the basically childhood or early uh adolescent pregnancies and stuff like that. Especially, like I said, if it comes to proof, if it comes out to be effective, and it's not something like, you know what I'm saying, like women's birth control, man. Like once a girl is at that level to where they can start taking it, then it's just a quick go to the doctor, sign up for it, boom, you got it on your insurance, no harm, no foul. Now, as long as it's still along those lines and they ain't about to bust your head for it, then yeah, I think it's definitely something that can be effective and definitely help out, man, and try to, so some of these kids ain't having kids, man, because this is day. Because like you said, man, we done went through it as kids. You know what I'm saying? We was in middle school. I know a couple of people that had kids in middle school, a couple that had kids in high school. You know what I'm saying? And then there was definitely a handful of us that had kids right after high school. Like, man, you can't wait.
Right.
You graduated in June, boy. It's September. You got a baby on the way. Like, shh, boy. You know what I'm saying? It was out here. No, I
Right.
think it's cool, man. Hopefully, man. I think it'll take off and everything will be what it's gonna be. Um, so just moving on. You got anything else to touch on the male birth control?
No, just I think it will put a lot of control in you know, young men's hands versus just specifically relying on whether or not, like, you've probably been in plenty of situations where you heard a guy say, "Oh man, she said she was on birth control." Well, she could say it, you know what I'm saying, but that
Yeah,
don't mean she took it. But if you took it or not. So,
right.
not to say that whoever situation they was lying, but you know what I'm saying. You'd rather rely on your word and your actions versus relying on somebody else's word and actions. So,
Right. Nah, I get you. I get you. And back then chicks would be like, I forgot. Like, what? Like, you need to take that. Why are you forgetting to take something that's gonna hopefully stop you from having the baby? Man, you better take that, man. That should be the first thing you take. You wake up, it should be right there. Boop. I'm trying to tell you, man. Back in the day, I'd had them. I did have been on me. Like, man, what you? Oh, you got some Tic Tacs? Nah, this that male birth control, my boy. Like, what? Do they taste good, man? Look, bro. As long as I ain't popping out no kids, they taste great. What are you talking about? Boop. But moving on, man. On a little deeper note, I do gotta say justice for Johnny Depp. You know, we did touch on it a little bit last year. And it was funny, man. Well, not funny, but it was kind of messed up that last year when I had talked about it, it was national news, but it wasn't as big as it is now because now he's finally going to court and actually getting the justice that he deserves. Last year it was a lot of speculation and they was talking about it, but nothing, nobody was really on it. Like, nah, man, come on, bro. And and I'll say justice for Johnny Depp because we, especially even on this show. On this show, we talk about, us as men, we talk about toxic masculinity and some of the toxic traits that we do as men, right? But one thing that we don't talk about toxic femininity. You toxic female that be out here abusing dudes. And it's sad because a lot of people here, and that's something that a lot of folks laugh at. Come on, man, you gonna let your little wife abusing you, man? Come on, you a man, man. Like, how you gonna let this woman abuse you? Like, no, bro, that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always people hear abuse and think that it's somebody like literally putting their hands on you and stuff like that. Like, no, it's
Which
a
in his case, that
mental.
was actually true as well, according to the report.
Yeah, and she chopped off the man's finger, bro. She pooped, bro. She took a deuce in the man's bed. G.
Hey, that right there, bro. Like that just. Hey, she definitely. She
What?
threw something. Supposedly, how he had to get his finger amputated is because she threw a bottle at him, and the bottle hit him and basically cut through his hand, and he had to get that part of his finger amputated after that. Yeah, slice his finger throwing a bottle or something at him.
Yeah. And the thing is that people be like, "Oh man, that's crazy that was happening to Johnny Depp." Like, bro, this stuff was happening as he was doing the Pirates of the Caribbean and these movies. Like he had a piece of a finger gone doing Pirates of the Caribbean, and then she flipped the script, pulled the oh my god, what was that movie with Martin Lawrence?
Oh, Thin Line.
Thin Line. I for some
Thin
reason
Line
I kept
between
wanting to
love and
say
hate.
Love. Yeah, that one. Thin line between love and hate. When she beat herself with the orange, man, she done pulled stuff like that, and now she like, oh, he abusing me. So now he get labeled as an abuser. And the crazy thing about this world and society that we living in, as a man, you don't have a chance to how do I want to put this? As a man, you don't have a chance to actually like say your part. You feel me? It's oh no, you're getting accused of abuse. Now, the rest of the world automatically is going to take her side before the truth even come out. So she said it all. She said all of that. I think he got cut. He got cut from Disney. That's why it hasn't been another Pirates of the Caribbean. I think that last one didn't even have him in it for real, because they cut him from the. Yeah, he got cut. You know what I'm saying? He got cut from him because he was labeled as a domestic violence case. So he was abusing his wife or whatever. Like, yo, like, bro, we ain't went to court. Ain't no proof of none of this. Like, what are you talking about? You just gonna
They did
hear these
go to court for their
allegations and
divorce. They did go to court
yeah, I
their
did know.
divorce, and some of that was in there. He ended up having to pay her $3.5 million or whatever. But we what I do want to say too is that we don't know like exactly what was in a divorce agreement or what happened in court. Like he could have been antagonistic towards her in certain ways. Who knows? But we do know it's recorded that she literally told him on the recording, "I'm going to tell them you did this to me." And he like, no, I didn't do that to you. No one's gonna believe you. Like what?
Right. Yeah.
Are
But
you
but
kidding?
the thing is, man, and my thing about it is that this is not just Hollywood. Like, I don't want people to think like, oh man, that's because they're Hollywood and they know they can get away with certain things because it's Hollywood. No, it's women out here that really think and feel that way. They know, like you can get into an argument with your spouse. You know what I'm saying? I know we don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you get into an argument with your spouse and they can be like, hey, I'm gonna call the police on you. Like, bro, I didn't even do nothing to you. What do you mean? They not gonna believe you. All I gotta do is call and say, "Oh, he cried. He hit me." The police gonna be at your door. You going to jail? Off dribs, off dribs. Like, bro, I did not touch this woman. What are you talking about? And this happened over and over between domestic violence, between false rape allegations. It's soon as a woman says something about some type of abuse or distraught or something like that, it's an automatic thing. Like, oh man, this guy raped me one night after a bar after the club. Like, no, I didn't. Oh yeah, you did. Well, she said that you did, so we're gonna take you to jail, and we're gonna leave you in jail until we find otherwise. Now, if she want to ride it on now it's been plenty of classic cases of where guys and did 15, 20 years in jail, and then all of a sudden they get a change of heart. Was like, man, I lied. I'm sorry. Like, oh, okay. Well, she apologized for lying. Go ahead and set that man free. Like, man, you didn't kill his whole life. What are you talking about? Like,
Mhm.
and I know that's kind of not really the same lines, but I think it's all in the same basket, bro. Because if we're gonna have justice, like if the justice system, trust me, I know the justice system is slanted, but if we're supposed to have a justice system, then it needs to be that way all the way around. It shouldn't matter if you're a woman. Like, oh, okay, well, she got blonde highlights and curves and she looked good. So we're gonna take her word for it, man. Cause no, you had to do that. Like, bro, what? No, she's lying, cuz. Oh no. Why would she lie to us about that? Because she's crazy. What are you talking about? Why would she lie? Like, because she's freaking nuts, bro. Like, what? Cause she's vindictive, bro. Like, and it's a and everybody know women is the most vindictive creatures on the planet, boy. When you line that up to where all they gotta do is give an accusation, and now you in the bing for something that you ain't do. Oh yeah, it's crazy. Then they wonder why men go crazy and be like, man, why did he just went off and actually killed his wife? Like, bro, she been threatening me with all this stuff for years. I snapped, cuz whatever. I was tired of this stuff. But domestic violence, man, and abuse on the opposite side, coming, like I said, coming from the woman is a real thing. And as men, we got to stop taking that situation so lightly. Uh, how do you feel about that, Sage?
Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't. It's just something that me as a me as a man, like I don't even. If I ever got into a relationship where that was the case, I'm just gonna handle it accordingly. Like, don't bring no weapons towards me. Don't bring no fist towards me. Don't don't do it. Because one, that's gonna be the last time you even want to do it. and then two, and then two, you know what I'm saying? Like, one, we got so much recorded stuff going on. Like, you bought me on the head. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be doing a live show. So, so we got you live recorded in 1080p. Like,
Right. And don't let me see it, bro. I'm gonna be a lawyer. I'm like, oh, y'all thought I came here to play with y'all? You got another motherfucking thing coming. What? We was on live, and my client, the round man of sound, was sitting here doing his just due. And she came out of nowhere.
hey,
What? I used to want to be a lawyer until I figured out how much school they had to do.
but real
So I'm
talk,
like,
the
oh,
real talk though, man. Like, it is a serious situation, and
right.
I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? One, domestic violence on either side ain't cool. Domestic violence or abuse to kids, definitely. You know, and none of that is cool. So while we sitting here joking and laughing about each other, you know what I'm saying, that we ain't laughing at the situation of somebody being domestically abused. So
And
that's number one,
if you're taking it that way, then you're on the wrong channel.
right? Yeah, but yeah, so that's that, and then I just feel like if somebody coming at you with some type of harm, you got the right to defend yourself. Now, do that mean excessively defend yourself? Nah. But if you come at me with a deadly weapon, all right. I got one too. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I got one too. You
Right.
need to go on. If you coming at me with fists or whatever, I'll try to subdue you however I can, and then I'll call the police and see when they get here so they can get you from doing whatever you was doing. But
Yeah.
I think another thing too is that um, I think another thing too is that sometimes I guess sometimes you don't see the signs when people is like that, and you can get some crazy people in your life on either side. But once you know, man, if you know somebody is like that type of person, I get from up under them, man. 'Cause them type of people, man, they only want one thing, and if they don't get it, you know what I'm saying, then they doing something they ain't got no business doing. So yeah, try to stay away from those type of people if you can see the signs.
Man, one time, if I can, if I can get in contact or network with somebody that's maybe been through a relationship or something to this magnitude, because I've always had a question, you know what I'm saying, whether it was man, woman, or whatever. It's like you just said, if you once you see those signs, then it's time for you to, you know what I'm saying, exit. You feel me? Exit. Plan Z, Control Z. It's time to get up out of here. But
If you can,
yeah, but a lot of times you hear like it's not that easy. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? And I was just always curious on like getting somebody's like actual, you know what I'm saying, what they've been through. Like, how come you couldn't just boom, they leave to go to work, you just leave and don't come back? Like, why is it? Now I do know it's cases as far as when you got people that'll track you down and
hmm
stalk you and all of that type of stuff. So I can kind of I understand that part. But to me, like, as easy as me and you can say it, like, nah, if she coming at me like this, then here's my response. Here's my rebuttal. If it's in like this over my head, then I'm gonna just bail out. Like, it's kind of easy for us to say it, and I don't think I would be in a position to where I can be like I'll be hollering at you like, bruh, it ain't that easy, bro. I can't just walk away, bro. Like, what? Like, bro, just leave, bro. Like, I'll come and get you myself.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just the fact that I've always just kind of wanted to actually hear that other side of the story. But as far as like I said, when you said calling the police and stuff, when you was like, you know what, you got a weapon, shoot, I got one too. We let the police figure it out when they get here. Now they're finally changing the MO. Now, the rule of thumb, of course, a woman calls the police for domestic violence, of course. But now, if a domestic violence case is called, it's been cases to where they actually come and view the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hmm
if the guy's standing there and they're like, "Hey man, what's going on, sir?" He's like, "Hey, listen, bro. I tried to leave, bro. She blocking the door. She doing all of this, all of this. I tried to move her out the way. I'm trying to get up out of here." Sometimes the situation, the police kind of diffuse the situation by like, "All right, do you mind going somewhere else for the night?" Like, no, I don't, bro. It's cool. Like, all right, and there's been times where I've seen a couple of cases to where it's the woman, it's on her behalf. You feel me? Not on her behalf, but she's at fault. She the one going crazy and doing all of this and all of that. And the police end up seeing it once they get to the scene, like, oh, okay, well, man, you're gonna have to come with us because you wilding. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, this man got scratches on his back and across his face. And but he did this to me. Like, all of that stuff looks self-inflicted, but he over here messed up for real. Like, yeah, you gonna come
right,
with us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But like you said, Brad, like we touched on earlier, domestic violence as a whole is a bad thing. And and in a lot of cases, especially when it comes to women abusing men, it's not physical. And I think that's why people kind of downplay it, because
hmm
you automatically, when you hear abuse, like, oh, you're in an abusive relationship. Like, come on, man, you 6'2", 230 pounds, bro. Your wife a buck 15. Like, come on, bro. She abusing you, bro. Like, it's get down upon because you just think about this male image, and it's like, nah, bro, you can't let a female beat up on you. But it's not always physical. Sometimes it's mental. Sometimes it's verbal and mental. You know what I'm saying? To where every time you get up, you getting talked about how You a weak dude. You not a what type of man are you? What type of husband are you? You can't do this. You can't. You know what I'm saying? And you hearing that stuff day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. That's a form of abuse as
Mm,
well. And a lot
right.
of people don't get that.
Facts.
You
Facts.
know, so it's like as one as men, you know what I'm saying? We gotta change that narrative of automatically thinking like, oh bro, you a dude, bro. Ain't nobody abusing you. Like, bro, listen to your brothers, man. If it sounds like your man getting abused, bro, like, because the thing is, bro, I think as men, we bond together a lot better than women do, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I done seen chicks fall out for years over something stupid. Like, why don't you talk to such and such no more? Oh, cause she didn't when they went on vacation, she didn't call me to ask me if I wanted to go. Like, so you ain't talked to her in 7 years because of a vacation? Like, yeah. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, where dude, where guys on the other hand, like we can have a full out argument on a Sunday night, man. By Wednesday, oh man, I'm about to go to the meet up with Brown, watch this game. Man, when y'all just beefing? And that was like 3 days ago. Like, we good. you know, you know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like it's not as petty, but what we do as men is we do downplay certain certain moments or certain events or certain things. Like, nah, bro, come on now. Like, nah, man, you ain't that ain't happening to you. Like, no, bro, she abusing me, bro. Like when you say abusing you, like, are you being serious? Or are you pump faking? Like, like, bro, she's seriously abusing me. Cause, like, all right, cool. Well, let's get you help instead of laughing or trying to downplay that issue. We got to start
Right.
banding together about that, man. And I think that this Johnny Depp case is definitely a classic case of it, man. And it's an eye opener, not only to the women out here that's toxic like that, but to the men down here that's like, bro, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It can happen to you, me, my brother, my uncle, my nephew. It can happen to people in Hollywood with all this money, and you know what I'm saying. You got bodyguards, you got this. It don't matter, bro. If you in a toxic relationship and it's on the other side of the foot, bro, it can still happen to you, bro. It's not always physical. So, let's hold each other. Let's actually let's care a little bit more about each other. You know what I'm saying? And actually, if you witness a guy going through that situation, then help him out. You know what I'm saying? Or try to. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just downplaying the issue because you thinking that like, bro, you 6'4", 320 pounds, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, downplaying the issue. Downplaying the issue don't. It never in situations whether it's a man or a woman never helps the victim out at all. It just makes them push it down even further. Like they don't have nobody else to talk to. Then why would they leave something that they already been in? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This person is downplaying and saying, "Oh no, I can't see him doing that to you, or I can't see her doing that to you." Why would you even bring that up? He would never. Like, why would they
Right.
talk to somebody? Why would they go talk to somebody if the people that they're supposed to be able to rely on is downplaying the issue? That's number one. Number two is I wanted to provide this information just in case anybody is in a domestic abusive situation, domestically abusive situation. The phone number you can call to get help 24 hours, 7 days a week is 800-799-7233. Again, that's 800-799-7233. Or you could text start START to 88788. 88788.
Hey, drop the put the number in the comments, bro.
Yeah, I'll do that here in a sec. See, I
Yeah.
wanted to
So
provide
that
that to y'all because, like I said, man, like you know what I'm saying. We know it's not that easy as we trying to make it. Like we're not trying to make it seem easy, but I know it's not as easy as it sound. Like we saying, like, well, I would do this, but I'm not in that situation. So if you're in a situation, then I just wanted to provide that for y'all, so y'all could try to get some help. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you know me, if you know me personally and you and somebody's domestically abusing you, I don't know why you ain't called me yet. So I'm just gonna put that.
Right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Just make a lighter note. Hey, if she hurting you, bro, blink twice.
Right.
I'm looking at you, Sage. Is she hurting you, bro?
I'm good, man. You
Blink.
know.
Blink. Not way.
Be the thing, like look at the camera, like.
No, like I said, he's just making a couple of jokes, man. Trying to put an ending on the lighter note. But it be like that though, man. I done seen a couple stuff just on social media about that. They be like, bro, if she's forcing you to make TikToks, brother, blink twice. Cuz me in the background, like blink, blink. But nah, man. I think, like I said, we ain't gonna get into too much stuff. I low key wanted to touch on everybody calling Russell Wilson corny. I mean, I don't know if we really gonna dive into that one, but I'll touch on it a little bit just because I did bring it up. So a lot of people are like, oh my God, like what's funny to me is women.
Phasing out on us again, bro.
You said what?
He was phasing out on us again.
Yeah, I know. Shit, I was looking, but yeah, man, they'd be like, oh well, I'll take a Russell Wilson any day. Like, man, stop the cap, bro. Because you probably got a bunch of Russell Wilsons in your inbox that you overlook because why? You saying that they're corny. Y'all saying that y'all take a Russell Wilson because you know that he's a football player and you know that you signing up for cheese. You know that. But the guy that's in your inbox, that's a nice guy that dress and look just like Russell Wilson, you not giving that guy time of day. So is Russell Wilson corny? Yes, he is. He's a cornball. Is he a great football player? Yes, he is. But is he a corny dude? Yeah, he is corny. Like, could I be his friend? Probably. Would I call him corny? Probably. Like, whatever. Like, that's all I'm saying. And they're like, oh, well, you guys are just hating because y'all try to use this street life. And listen, bro, my thing is this, bro. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the sauce, right? So you see all these chicks, right? And it's the same chicks that I always talk about. Oh man, there's no good dudes out here. All these all ninjas. All ninjas ain't shit. I've been trying to clean up. Y'all notice me been trying to clean up my vocabulary this episode. I've been working on myself. Working on myself. The last time, man, my auntie hit me up right after the show, like, boy, you're smarter than that. You better use some different words. Like, I get it, I like your show, but you tripping, using all that foul language. I'm like, damn, all right, you right. but nah, like, you got all these chicks, man, talking all this stuff. Cap, like 9 times out of 10, your baby daddy was this way. The dude that you slept with this time was this way. The guy that messed you over this time was the same way. Like, you choosing the wrong dudes. But then you want to turn around and say all dudes ain't nothing. And then you turn around off of that and say that you'll take a Russell Wilson. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a Russell Wilson right now. Somewhere on one of your social accounts, you got a Russell Wilson in your inbox. The only difference is he's not famous and he might not be a professional and he won't be a professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? But you probably got a guy that's a little bit corny that you know is going to treat you right, that's a family man, that, you know what I'm saying, that want to settle down, ain't trying to rip and run in the streets and all of that. You probably got that same type of dude. So when I say a Russell Wilson, that's what I'm talking about. But is the dude corny? Yeah, bro. Like, to me anyway, bro. Like, come on, man. Is he about his cheese? He about his bag and his family. Like, I ain't knocking him for being corny. Like, it's cool. Like, I know some corny people, bro. And we still cool to this day. Sometimes people might consider me being corny in a certain couple situations. It is what it is. But stop the cap when you talking now. Chicks is all on the Russell Wilson bandwagon. When just before he got with the air and y'all seen the whole family, y'all was still riding Future's coattail. Some of y'all still riding Future's coattail. Like, I'll take a Russell Wilson over Future. Like, shut up. If Future popped up on you right now, you all man, what? Come on now, you gone. You know you gone. And you know he gonna leave you in the streets, but you're gonna go into the situation thinking maybe I can change him. You see what I'm saying, bro? Come on now. They be trying to turn Futures into Russell Wilsons, bro. Like, it don't work like that. If you find somebody for the streets, they for the streets when you meet them, then they probably gonna be for the streets after you 2 minutes on that person if they want to change their life around and be like, you know what? I'm gonna settle down and then I'm gonna just stick it out with old girl, you know what I mean? But other than that, bro, it's a wrap, bro. But I just had to touch on that real quick, bro. But you can go. I had to, bro, because it was pissing me off, bro. It was just making me mad, bro. Because I just for a while, bro, I just seen a bunch of females on social media, like, and I'm talking about Facebook, Twitter, even on TikTok, you know what I'm saying, making posts like, oh my God, trying to sound like they woke and this is the type of man they look for. And I look back at their history. I go back to old pictures and old statuses, and I'm like, shut up, man. Stop the cap.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was that dude that people was calling corny back in the G. So that's why this is hilarious to me. They were like, "Oh, you corny, you this, and that. You don't do nothing. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. All you do is this. All you do is that. You don't want to be. But hey, listen, whatever, man. To each his own, man. I'll be corny. I'll be whatever I'm gonna be. Hey, I'm not about to be out here. I'm not about to be. I'm not trying to change for nobody no more. Hey,
You
I'm
feel
gonna be
me?
that.
And
You know what I'm saying?
you my brother. And you just said people been calling you corny back in the day. You my brother.
They was,
Do I,
bro. Right.
do I think you corny? I mean, not to me because I ain't we we play video games, watch sports, and drink beer. You know what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned,
Especially when we was in school, bro. I was watching anime. They like, oh my god, this guy's weird. He's a nerd, weird nerd. I'm drawing Dragon Ball Z in class. Like, hey y'all, look. Oh, I gotta put this away, bro.
Look now, but now that hey, now the nerd, now it's cool to be a nerd. It's cool to watch anime. It's cool. It's cool to do all this stuff now. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
We took over. You feel me?
Yeah. I guess all I'm saying is, ladies, stop the cat, bro. Every time y'all see a man do something and y'all like, whether it's for the good or the wrong, y'all can't wait to jump on it. Like when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, chicks couldn't wait. I need me if my man ain't coming with that Will Smith energy, then I don't want man. Shut up. Stop the cat, bro. Captain America.
Hey, that was all on my timeline too, bro. I'm like, oh,
me? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that was one. I'm so tired of hearing. I was so tired of hearing about Will Smith like day 3, bro. Like if somebody else bring this man up, bro, I'm gonna slap them. That's how mad I was.
Yeah,
and no, I don't promote violence. I wasn't really gonna slap them. Just like, hey, like, hey, bro, they was bringing that up every second.
Between that and Russell Wilson, like, and the thing is, Russell Wilson just got in. I don't even know how he got into the like trending topics like that, bro. Like, it was just something simple. Like they had a picture of him and his family, and then somebody just ran with it, and then next thing you know, trending. Like, I'm like, bro. He took a picture with his wife and kids, and I'm like, oh, I would love a man like that. See, but then this is I'm gonna say this last point, and then we can get ready to get up out of here. So what happens is, as a man, you know, guys, fellas, y'all know sometimes I put it out here, man, and I stand in front of the bullet for all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one that's gonna get cussed out. So this is what happens. So you're in school, right? You're in high school. Boom, like you just said, Siege. Oh, you corny. You da, 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 yeah. All right, then you graduate. You get out of high school. I mean, it's cool. You was kind of corny in high school, but I don't know. You still da 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 da. All right, cool. Get a little bit older. Now you in your 20s. You feel me? Like, I mean, I guess you okay. You a little bit older now. Okay, maybe. Uh, so next thing you know, you in your freaking 30s. The chick that had 4, 5 kids, then been married and divorced 2, 3 times, been ran through by half the city. Now she looking to settle down. Now you're the perfect guy. No, miss me with that weak stuff. Get get your hand ass up out of here, bro. We ain't going for that no more.
Hey,
Said, I'm gonna put it out here for all of us, bro. We gotta stand tough. We not going for
hey,
that.
I
No,
ain't even gonna
you know what
lie,
I'm
bro.
saying?
I'm just gonna drink this coffee on that.
You feel me, man? They come through with already used, already been chewed food, trying to give it back to you now. Like, oh, I always thought you was a good guy. Man, shut up, man. You didn't know me for the past 20 years. Ain't get a time of day. But now that you done been ran through, now you want to settle down with little old nerd me.
My favorite line that
Yeah.
somebody used on me was, "Oh, you was a nice guy. You got a job, a good job now." All right.
From
Yep.
now on, fellas, man, hit him back like, oh man, you used to be a nice girl back in the day. Now you done already been ran through, and now you want to settle down. A little on me, huh?
Don't be out here disrespecting me.
Nah, whatever. Nah, respectfully, disrespect, bro.
You
Respectfully,
gotta
respect.
just respectfully
Know what it
decline, bro.
is.
Don't do it like
Man,
that, bro. Don't do it like
doing straight like that, bro. They need to learn, bro. They need to get it. They
that.
need
She
to
got it.
get
She
it,
got
bro.
it. She got it already. That's why she coming back. Like, oh, this is what I was there for.
Nah, now you need to get it. Like now you think I want you? Like, nah, girl. What? I'm out here winning. Nah, what? I ain't gonna lie. I had to say that, bro. I had to get that one off my chest for the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know, Mother's Day is coming up, so shout out to
Hey, bro, you on the roll. Hey,
shout
hey,
shout
Dave Chappelle on Rocho routine today, boy.
Hey, you know how I be, man.
Hey.
Welcome back, man. We back to the show, man. Back to First Class Podcast. Oh yeah, Mother's Day is coming up, so shout out to the ladies. Shout out to all the moms out here. We
Oh my
love y'all.
god, bro.
We love y'all. We love y'all. On a serious note, because I don't know when. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if we do
Hey,
if we got another show before now on Mother's Day. I don't think we do.
that was hilarious,
We're
bro. My man just went off and then came back like, shout out to all the ladies, all of y'all with the
not
4 and 5
gonna take
kids.
it. No, we're not gonna take it.
Hey, hey,
We're
why you
not
had that queued up?
right, bro. I wish I would have had that one. All right, man. I'd have played that on the way out. Like we're not gonna take it. Well, look, we don't have another show before Mother's Day. So actually, on the actual serious note, I'll try to make a post or something like that. Of course, when is on Mother's Day. But shout out to the mothers. You know what I'm saying? Single mothers, people that's in a relationship, grandparents, grandmothers, all of that. We wouldn't be here without you, baby. So that's mothers are up above, grandmothers up above, and the ones that's still here, man. So as long as especially if your mother or grandparent or whatever, what I'm saying, is still here on this earth, make sure y'all spend some time with them. It's not all about buying expensive stuff or going out in expensive places. It's about just giving an acknowledgement and spending time with them. You know what I'm saying? Showing that they are appreciated. So at the end of the day, all jokes aside, one, I meant everything that I said, but all jokes aside, shout out to y'all, man. We love y'all, man. And happy early Mother's Day. And I'm not gonna lie, man. Keep your boy in your prayers that week because my mom's birthday is that week. R.I.P. to her, and then it's Mother's Day right after. So R.I.P. to all of them upstairs, man. And I'm send some love up. But my mom's birthday is on Cinco de Mayo, so make sure y'all toast one to Mom Dukes on Cinco de Mayo, bro. And I ain't playing. I'm gonna know who you are if you don't do it. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, you got any closing words, arguments, tags, anything like that, and then we can go ahead and get up out of here.
Now, just check us back out on the C podcast coming up this week. Y'all see us. Y'all see us back on our usual talking about sports. We've been gone for a while due to technical and production difficulties, but we back full effect now. As y'all can see my scruffy face on the screen, and y'all see me again. I got something else that's coming hot for y'all, so y'all ain't gotta wait all week for takes. I'll probably announce that on the C podcast because it's gonna be C podcast related. Uh, but man, it's gonna y'all gonna love that one. That's gonna be something that's gonna be real hot. Uh, so check out the C podcast this upcoming week on Tuesday. I believe we said we was gonna do it Tuesday evenings again. So Tuesday evenings.
I think so. I mean, not unless you want to reschedule it, but of course, that's something that we can talk about off camera. But I think we did say Tuesday evenings.
I think we was bringing it back on our original time. I think that was our original time, Tuesdays in the evenings. But anyway, so yeah, check us out Tuesday and evening for now. Y'all see the post if it's a different time. So there's that. Remember, if y'all are a victim of domestic violence, y'all can call or text that number that I mentioned a little earlier, so y'all can get some help. We know it's serious. We know it's not easy. Get some help if you know what I'm saying. Especially if you need it. If you know somebody with it, you can pass those numbers along. We'll put those in the comments or in the description, one of the two or both. And then man, just check out Kurt's Custom Engraving if you need something engraved. Just let me know. I've been doing some crazy stuff this week. Just people been asking for stuff and or seeing if I could do stuff, and I just been doing it anyway just to see if I can do it. And hey, I should have posted some pictures, bro, but I only want to give people's gifts away, like what they doing for people away till they get them. So, I might post some of that stuff later on. But been doing some pretty cool things or whatever with that. So check out Kurt's Custom Engraving if you need something cut or engraved or whatever. Um, I keep saying this, but I'm really looking to do firearms soon. So if you want something engraved in your firearm, let me know so we can work that out. Uh, I need to do mine for real, but I ain't telling no sweet design yet. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Um, y'all see at the bottom at the link ENT LLC and at Siege 101. Those are Twitter handles, except for at the link ENT LLC is across all of the social media platforms. You can find us there, except for Instagram. It's the whole thing at the link Entertainment LLC. Give us a follow. The link podcast is coming out this week too. I don't want to put it out on Tuesday, the same day as the other show, but so maybe Monday. Um, I'll post that too. But anyway, appreciate y'all for always listening and supporting. I think we up to like 15 countries now in the Link podcast, and I ain't put out a show in over a year. So yeah, bringing that back um, real soon.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Real quick, man, while I'm doing my little last minute tags or whatever, go ahead and drop that domestic violence number in the comments so that can already be there. Just so I don't want us to forget about that one. But man, it's your man E. Carter, man. We glad to come back with First Class. Like C said, look out for us on the C podcast coming out this week, and that's sports, entertainment, and extra shit. I'm about to say I don't do it as well as bro, because I'm just the co-host over there. But But we definitely bringing that back, man, with some sports entertainment, maybe a little bit of extra shit. Um, like I said, man, like I said in the beginning of the show, man, bro, I've been low key slacking a little bit, but I'm gonna get back on my thing, man, on my JL. We still got advertisements available, so if you are in the or if you are in the marketing business, or if you are trying to market your business and trying to get out there, man, you like what we do, man, you like our show, and you want to have your business advertised on our show, you know what I'm saying? Definitely get with me and we can discuss details on that. So that is available. I'm trying to up the ante on that as well in between the shows that we do and stuff like that. Um, and I'm also beer oil is still available. I do got to go back and check my inventory to see what all I do have, but the actual beer oil itself is available. So it is in the comments. Thank you for writing that, brother. It's right. Everything is right there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
post
copy
a
that
link.
link. It'll have a text and everything in there when you click on it.
I'm
It
gonna make
should
sure I'm
have
gonna leave it
everything
right
in there.
there. And anybody that goes back and watches the show, man, is already gonna be there. So, like I said, if you are, like we said earlier, if you are being if you are a victim of domestic violence, male or female, you know what I'm saying, or child, anything, anybody, if you're a victim or you know a victim or something, make sure you call, man, hit the link, man, website, try to get help at some, at some point in time. Trust me, your friends want you to be here, man, safe and secure. So, do your best to make sure that you stay safe and get out of that situation as soon as and as quickly as possible. But yeah, man. So first class, man, we're back with the show. We're gonna get the beer oil back popping. I gotta get some different labels because we're gonna actually switch. Well, not switch. We're gonna have the beer products, and then we're gonna come out with just hair care itself. So you'll
All
have
right,
hair,
all right, all right.
you have regular shampoo. You know what I'm saying? Try to get a face wash going, things like that. Oils, everything is all natural. So that's something that's in the works. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's it, man. But like I said, shout out to all the mothers, man, because Mother's Day is coming up. I will try to do a post that weekend. We're probably not gonna have a show. We're not gonna have a show that weekend, but I definitely try to make a post or something like that, man, to shout out and show y'all some more love closer to that day. But other than that, man, and all, shout out to the guys, man. Shout out to the bros. That's Scoots Bronson, man, Star Foster, and my man JD. They are all content creators and podcasters, man, doing their thing. I do not have their stuff written down, and everybody got so much stuff. It's kind of hard to keep that in my memory bank, but I do share them on the first. I do share them on the first class fan page all the time, man. Make sure you check out the guys, man. They definitely working hard and accomplishing goals. I mean, they definitely inspiration and motivation for me. Check out that they content, man. They definitely all drop good content. So shout out to the guys, man. And then after that, shout out to all my bros. Y'all know who you are. To know them is to love them. To know me is to love me. But this is First Class Podcast, man. It's me, my brother Siege, and like we always say at this time, man, if you're gonna fly, you might as well
Fly
fly
first.
class.
Class,
That was
baby.
I about to say that was choppy as hell.
It was you was chopping on my screen. I was waiting on you. Like, hold up.
You was chopping on mine because you was trying to find me out. Hold on, we're gonna try to do it one more time now that we ain't choppy. Because I don't like that. I don't like ending it. If you're gonna fly, you might as well. Boom.
Fly first class, baby.
Fly first class.
You chopped again on me.
We still chopped it.
Hey,
We still chopped it out. Whatever. Love y'all, man. This first class.
Somebody gotta hit us up with some internet specials, boy. You gotta get more than 200 megabits on this spot. Whatever.
Man, come on, something, man. Sponsor something. Come on now. All right, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know the vibes. Thank you for watching, man. This is First Class. We out.
First Class Podcast.